Claire's heart pounded with a mixture of anticipation and dread as she approached the towering gates of the Eldermoor Mansion. The iron bars were twisted and rusted, as if barely containing the secrets that lay beyond. The townsfolk had warned her, their voices tinged with genuine fear, about entering the forsaken place. Yet, her ingrained curiosity overpowered the growing unease inside her. The mansion loomed in the dying light, its silhouette a jagged black against the crimson sky. Claire surveyed the exterior, noticing patches of ivy twisting through the cracked stone like skeletal fingers clawing for salvation. Snapping a few photographs, she inhaled deeply and pushed open the creaking front door, stepping into a world forgotten by time. The air inside was heavy, laden with dust and the scent of decaying wood. Her flashlight cut through the darkness, the beam catching glimpses of remnants from another era, faded portraits with eyes that seemed to follow her and furniture draped in spider's silk. Each step she took felt amplified, reverberating through the corridor, as if someone or something listened intently. Claire made her way to the grand foyer where legends claimed the whispers were strongest. She set up her equipment, placing a voice recorder on a marble fireplace mantel, its ornate carvings casting grotesque shadows. Her camera flashed, briefly illuminating the room before plunging back into darkness. The evening pressed on, silence descending heavily. But as midnight drew near, the mansion awoke. Claire heard it first, as soft rustles like paper on a breeze, then a faint murmur growing louder, twisting into distinct voices. Her skin prickled, each hair standing on end as she strained to comprehend the eerie symphony. And then they spoke to her. They murmured her name, intertwining it with fragmented stories of sorrow and betrayal. The voices were many, whispers overlapping in a cacophony of despair. She tried to dismiss the sensations, attributing them to fatigue or the isolated setting, her skeptical nature refusing to yield to the supernatural. But reality was unforgiving. As the whispers grew more anguished, a force unseen and cold brushed against her skin, pushing her toward a grand staircase. Compelled, she ascended, her footsteps heavy against the ancient wood. The upper floors were worse, the darkness thicker, as if the shadows themselves were alive, pulsing with latent energy. Claire found herself in a narrow hallway where portraits of long-dead inhabitants lined the walls. Their painted eyes wept streams of black. Ahead lay a door, slightly ajar, whispering secrets beckoning her closer. She pushed it open, revealing a dilapidated nursery. Inside, cobwebs hung like stained lace, and a dusty crib stood in the center, its mobile still swinging gently. Claire stepped forward, feeling a chill netherworld envelop her. The room was hauntingly innocent, the remnants of a child's life preserved in decrepitude. She moved closer to the crib and found a small, leather-bound diary resting upon yellowed sheets. With trembling fingers, she opened it to a page marked by age. It contained entries from a child, recounting dreams of shadowy friends who promised play but concealed malevolent intent. As Claire read, the room's atmosphere thickened, concentrates of fear and woe coiling around her like a noose. The whispers grew frantic, desperate. Images flooded her mind, glimpses of tragedies etched into the mansion's walls. A woman weeping over a cradle, a spectral figure at the window, shadows whispering promises of innocence turned to dread. A revelation struck her, a child lost, a curse uttered in desperation, weaving a malevolent tapestry into the very foundation of the mansion. The shadowy friends, remnants of tormented souls seeking release, chained to the folly of vengeful words. Suddenly Claire understood. The mansion's curse was a plea for redemption, a chance to rewrite its sorrowful tale. But the weight of such knowledge was crushing. The shadows, finally revealing themselves in flickers of darkness, sought her agreement, an unspoken contract to carry their story back to the living. As dawn's first light crept through cracks in the boarded windows, Claire stumbled out, her breath ragged, her soul marked by what she had uncovered. She had a story indeed, yet it came with a warning from the depths of Eldermoor. She felt them follow her, whispers still caressing her consciousness. She left the mansion with more than just an article. She left with its legacy, forever bound to the whispering shadows that knew her name. Eldermoor would no longer hold its secrets tight, and Claire, both its prisoner and liberator, carried its haunting truth into the world beyond.